All right, what's good, YouTube? We back with another video, and if it's one thing we know, don't fight an anime character with white hair, and don't fight old anime characters. You know, the masters, don't fight them because they are on another level. And we haven't streamed, we didn't stream this. This is recorded. You feel what I'm saying? So still go to the Twitch. You feel what I'm saying? Twitch is Zaygotti. I'm gonna put it on a video right here. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, let's get straight into this video though. My bad for the long intro. Oh my god.
And since this is real
Let me
life,
turn it
that's
down a little
obviously
bit, y'all.
not gonna happen. But in case it does happen, then I'm gonna set down some rules real quick. Rule number 1: do not fight old niggas in anime.
Oh,
This
I
should
just
go
said that.
without being said. But if you choose to fight an old man in an anime, there's about a 78% chance you're gonna get your ass.
I literally just said that, bro.
Rule number 2: never threaten the main character's friends.
Oh yeah, don't
Now,
do
this
that.
should also go without being said, but if you threaten a main character's
But
friends,
you can get away
there's
with
a
it
really good
sometimes.
chance that they're
Some
gonna get
people
a
got
power
away.
up and beat the shit out of you. And you better hope it's not Richter, because if it is Richter, that nigga's just gonna kill you.
I beg your pardon.
I gotta watch that, bro. I watched the first season and a little bit of
Rule
the
number
second.
3: do not fight anybody with suspiciously colored hair. Now,
Real.
whenever I say suspiciously colored hair, I'm talking about the most infamous hair color for anime main characters: white. Now you may be asking, why should I avoid fights with these dudes? Well, thank you for asking, and I'm gonna answer it in great detail. So, without any more yapperoni, let's just get into the video.
Let's
If
get
you're new
straight
around
there.
here, subscribe. Love you. Mwah. All right, boyfriends and girlfriends. First up on the list, we got none other than the infamous white-haired character
Killua
from Hunter x Hunter, and high key one of the most insane children in anime.
Hey,
period.
I ain't gonna lie, Killua. He showed you why you shouldn't fuck with him from the very beginning of the show. He showed you, don't fuck with me, bro. Cause I'll really pull your heart out. I'll really pull your heart out of your chest. Like, quit playing with me.
This
Like, he
moment
really
takes place
showed you
during the
that.
Hunter's exam, where everyone has to get through these prisoners, and then this big burly Braun Strowman looking nigga just walks about the gate. Now shit, y'all already know me. If I saw that nigga come out the gate, I would have been gone. That's when Killua just starts walking up to him all nonchalant, didn't say nothing to his teammates. Now look, I'm gonna be completely honest. If I got transported into some random anime universe and I saw some little nigga walking up to me like this, that's when I would just assume my life was over. So these two just
got
have
to,
a
bro.
regular conversation
Definitely an
for
anime.
like a cool 30 seconds before everything just goes downhill. This dude doesn't even get to finish talking before Killua just dashes right in. Now at first glance, dude looks perfectly fine, right? Until the camera pans over and his heart is just completely out of his chest. And then this little nigga got the nerve to turn around, look him dead in the eyes and say, missing something? Like, yo, what type of evil nefarious shit is
Hey.
this? And then this dude Killua proceeds to taunt him as he
Bro,
walks
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The worst part about it is he talk about some. Do you want your heart back? Do you want your heart back, nigga? What do you mean? Do I want my heart back? You should have never took it. Give me my heart back. I'm not playing with you, boy. Give me my heart back, bro. Before I really come inside of your family and I already, you feel what I'm saying?
over begging for his heart back. When I first watched this was the most uncomfortable 27 seconds of my life. And before he can even reach Killua, he just dies right then and there. And then the little nigga decides to put the heart
He
back
decides
into
to
his
give
hand,
him it
like
back.
he has any sort of use for it now. And then the worst part is that nobody batted an eye. Look at this nigga Leorio. Wasn't phased at all. He just cracked a smile. I'll be damned if I get slimed out and everybody's just
No, he
laughing
was
and
affected. I'm pretty sure he said
All right,
something
next
along the
one.
lines of, "Who
All right,
is this
boyfriends and
kid?"
girlfriends, for this segment, we got a classic. Garo versus the 8 B-ranked and up heroes. One of the most brutal reverse jumpings of all time. Now, Garo is having
I
a
bet
hard
y'all, let
time
me-
even
I'm
dodging their
drinking
attacks,
this,
because
so
obviously
let
it's
me
gonna be difficult
mute
to
the mic.
dodge 8 people continuously attacking you. Now, there is a very simple fix for that. Go for the supports.
I was
Now,
about to
9 times out of
say-
10, this would consist of going after a Luna or maybe a Cloak and Dagger. But in this situation, the support is the running guy, who is constantly running around the battlefield, picking up everyone's slack. And that's exactly what Garo does. But unfortunately for Garo, taking out this support was probably his most difficult task.
This support
because
was a-
not only is this nigga...
Hey, this nigga's he's a DPS support, bro. This nigga he's a DPS support. Nigga, that's Moira. He's literally like, he's Moira, bro. He's the definition of a Moira player, bro.
elusive as shit, the other heroes are constantly protecting him. Not to mention this nigga got hands of his own. Weave Nation leader right here. The ball guy throws his ball from behind Garo, but Garo redirects it and uses it to take out the frog guy. Nigga just whipped out a full counter. Uses the ball to take out the cowboy as well. He can't do shit about that. And now without most of the heroes here to protect him, Mr. Runner guy is shook because he's just a normal ass nigga. Garo takes old boy and uses him as a shield to protect him from an airstrike. That nigga's not getting back up for a while. And then this absolute genius decides to take a bunch of rocks and throw them at Garo. This might have been the most useless attack in the entire battle. I understand you don't have fighting abilities, but if you don't have fighting abilities, why are you fighting? Look at that. The nigga just caused the archer to
He literally helping Garo at this point, bro. At this point, it's literally team damage, bro. He got team damage on, bro.
get slimed out. So right here, Garo decides to reposition himself and he runs right past dude. And obviously this nigga not ready to let him go, because if he's good at one thing, it's running. So now old boy is just chasing Garo around the woods. And Garo decides to spin back on the heroes because they weren't expecting it. Garo kicks the shit out of Super Ball Man. That nigga's eating through a straw for the next month and a half. That's when this dude uses the Rampart ult, and just off of Garo's face, he already knows he's fucked. Or well, I mean he should be, but he's not, because this dude has the aim of a stormtrooper. Misses every single bullet and
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That boy got no aim, bro. He moving around like a random, bro. You got unlimited bullets, nigga. You missing all your bullets, bro. Stop missing your bullets, bro. I'm tired of niggas like this, bro. Get off the game. Bro, you a hero and you can't even do anything.
Let's Garo walk right over to the support, so now he can't shoot
Nigga
at Garo
got
anymore,
a minigun.
if he shoots at Garo, he's gonna hit the support. Nigga, Garo sticking to him like glue. That's when Garo just starts pummeling this poor soul that can't fight back. And if you for some reason thought there was gonna be a power up and he was gonna beat Garo,
he was a Moira. Get my big.
Continues to pummel this man
nigga not Moira, bro.
The other two heroes are just watching them. But at some point, Stinger says, you know what, let me come help. So Stinger rushes in, and little did he know, this was gonna be one of the most iconic ass beatings in anime history. Come here.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4,
yo,
5, 6, 7, 8.
Bro, he got him in the air, punching him in the air. That's that Naruto Sasuke shit. That's that Naruto shit, bro.
Level 12, 13. Oh, you still awake?
Oh my, bruh.
And just like that, Garo had committed one of the most heinous reverse jumpings of all time.
This boy Garo really had him in the air, punching him. Hagada. Hell no. Boy.
For our next bouts, we have Sakura versus Togame. If you haven't watched Windbreaker, I very much recommend it. But that's not important. Let's get to the scraps. Sakura gets tackled. Togame tries to beat him while he's down. He sticks a foot in Togame's elbow and stops the punch.
This fight was fire.
Fight choreography similar to Soul Eater. So
I don't like how Sakura won though.
Do a whole bunch of jabber jabber with their hands. Togame tries to grab Sakura, but Sakura escapes the grab. And if you can't tell, Togame is one of those fighters that won't get the fuck away from you and just try to grab you the whole time. Left kick dodge. Grab dodge, left knee dodge, left hook dodge, right kick dodge. They scuffle for a little bit. Togame goes low, Sakura goes high, and Sakura kicks the shit out of him. But he ate that shit. Let a nigga ever look at me like this after I just kicked the shit out of him? Yeah, bro,
he kicked him in the back of his head, didn't he?
Let a nigga ever look at me goes low, Sakura goes high, and Sakura kicks the shit.
Oh my god, he kicked him in the back of his head. He got brain damage.
Shit out of him. But
he got brain damage.
Let a nigga ever look at me like this after I just kicked the shit out of him? Yeah, bro, my fault, gang. You got it. I'm just going ahead and take my leave. Sakura grabs Togame's leg. He kicks his own leg back, and then he just shoves his face right into the ground. That boy won't be smelling shit for weeks. When Sakura gets up, he just starts going crazy. He throwing all types of attacks. Nigga was really button mashing. And then Sakura does the most casual flip into a double kick. And I don't really think y'all saw what he did there. The first kick was to break his guard, and the second one actually connected. Just absolutely disgusting.
That looked disgusting.
Sakura start pulling out every unorthodox move he can think of. Togame throws a punch, but Sakura dodges. He realizes he overcommitted to the attack, and while Sakura is leaning back for a dodge, he just flips and kicks him right in the jaw. This man Sakura got something wrong in his mind, 'cause who even thinks of something like that? And then Togame kicked Sakura so hard, I was convinced his appendix was gonna explode. And after a little bit of talk no jutsu, they both back at it. Now when they both start smiling, that's how you already know the fight finna be fire. Overhead that he pulls back into a hook. That's when Sakura hit Togame with some nice shit. Me. Little nigga ate that shit. And then Sakura jumps into another double kick that gets blocked. This is when I came to my conclusion that these two were absolutely deranged. Togame grabs Sakura, headbutt, knee to the stomach, into another knee.
Oh my
and then they just
God.
continue fighting like nothing happened.
They-
Both with
nah,
big ass
nah,
smiles on
bro.
their faces. Look at the crowd. They don't
You
know
getting
what to
punched in
think.
your
They don't
face
know
and you
whether to cheer
smiling,
or call
bruh.
the police. Now, the conclusion to this fight, they both step in and do the classic punch at the same time. And you cannot understand my anger when I saw that this man Togame, who is 6'1", long ass arms, let Sakura punch him first and win the
Oh,
fight. Now,
nah,
of course, there was
bruh.
a deeper meaning to this, to why he did it, but I don't give a fuck about that. I have full confidence that Sakura was gonna win if they kept fighting for real. But this nigga Togame just let him win the fight. Whatever. On to the last character.
Who the last character?
Our last character today is
Gojo?
going to be none other than the infamous
Blue-eyed
Satoru
King,
Gojo.
dog.
In this fight, he was fighting Miguel, and I had to watch it like
Oh
3
my
times because I
God.
never understand what's going on in JJK. Now, you may be wondering, every single one of Gojo's fights is just him humiliating his opponent, no matter
Yeah,
who it is.
he had
so
to do
why
him
did
worse,
I pick
though.
him versus Miguel specifically? Well, I'm so glad you asked. Miguel has the ability to disrupt and cancel out cursed abilities. That means that this dude Gojo could throw out 18 hollow purples and it wouldn't do a thing. And this actually makes me wish we could see more characters with abilities that cancel out other abilities, but I guess that would be way too overpowered for some shows. But regardless, let's get to the scraps. Miguel is using his whip to swing around like Spider-Man. Gojo teleports in front of him and Miguel smacks his head on Gojo's infinity.
Ugh.
Gojo grabs him and throws him onto the ground, and then he just starts going ham on him. It would honestly be disrespectful to call this a
Yup.
fight. And watching this as a black man is
Oh
making me
my-
feel some
fight
type
back,
of way. I
nigga,
say there's a
fight back.
78% chance
Oh
that this is
my
racially
God.
motivated. And mind you, Gojo has never tried this hard against anybody in the
No.
entire show. The
This is the thing. This is the thing. He had to try harder against him because that guy was literally disrupting his energy. He was making his attacks weaker because Gojo, he with every punch he put blue behind it. So his punch is not as hard as they are without the blue around it. You feel what I'm saying? So he had to do more against him in order to beat him, basically.
manga, I've never read the manga, so I'm not even gonna comment.
Okay,
on
bro.
it.
Don't ever show that again, bro. Ever in your life, bro. I'm not playing with you, bro. And this is why I'm not subbing to you now, because now you're doing stuff that's making me angry, bro.
After that thorough ass beating, Miguel figures out that
Okay.
this is above his pay grade and he just
Ugh.
leaves. And not gonna lie, that's exactly some shit I do. If I figured out that nigga outscaled me like that, I'm out. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, is the conclusion to the video. Since we're done with the conclusion
not
of the
gonna tell you
video,
that.
welcome to the end of the video. What should I talk about? What should I talk about? I don't really got shit, but I kind of got to drag this out for a few more seconds. It's June, Men's Mental Health Month, Pride Month. As a man, I would love to
Get his big. Hey, man, if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. Come over to the Twitch. Hey, my Twitch is Zay Gotti. Look in the description. It'll be there. Trust me when I say this. You want to come and hang out with us. We do all types of stuff. We be on Discord. We be doing everything, bro. But if, you know, without further ado, the video is over. We out.